Please write down for me how much money you'd like to make on the internet every single month. Can you all write that down for me? I won't ask you to call it out. This is just for you. We'll come back to it later. How much money you'd like to make on the internet every single month. Step number 1, when you're selling on eBay, you have to establish credibility. Feedback is really important. Buyers and sellers give each other a score. We talk a lot about feedback in training. Next thing you have to do, okay, now for some reason that I got no audio. Can we turn the audio up a little higher? There we go. See, you hear that? That's my sound check. That means nothing to all of you, but you all have to have a sound check at some point. If you got little kids, just go, they love that. Anyway, how many of you already have PayPal? Anybody in here who have PayPal? Okay. If you don't have PayPal, you got to sign up. 135 million people use PayPal. It's the #1 method of payment on the internet, and it's owned by eBay. It's safe, it's secure. You want to make sure you're doing PayPal. How about taking money order or postal check from a stranger on the internet? Is that kind of bizarre? Personal check? Who thinks that's a bad idea? Here's my recommendation. Don't take a personal check if you're buying from someone in America. Not because it's not good. Somebody going over here. It's because it takes too long to clear the bank, right? And you can't, here's the rule, you can't ship until the check clears. Does that make sense? But once the check clears, you're okay. Now, this young lady, her name is Kasha. I met her at a seminar like this. We were in New York City. There were about 400 people in the room. And she was sitting on a chair, actually like this. She's sitting in the back of the room like this. Her arms are crossed like this, kind of like that gentleman over there. She had a really mean look on her face. He's smiling. It's okay. And I went over to her when we were done, and people are enrolling in training. If you take a look at the back table, you can see who's over there now. People are enrolling in training, and I said to her, listen, I hope I didn't offend you. And she said, no, you didn't offend me. She said, but I know all this stuff. How many of you know someone that knows everything? I said, what do you mean that you know all? She says, I make $5,000 a month on eBay. She said, and all you did was teach me basic stuff. I said, well, most of the people in the room were basic. I said, but this was an intro class. I said, if you're at 5,000, here's what I'd like to do. I would like to teach you just one thing. If you can learn one thing, you'll make more money. What temperature does water boil at? 100, right? Does it boil at 99? No, it boils at 100. What does water give off when it boils? Steam. It takes steam to move a locomotive. I said, I got to teach you just one thing. You know what she said to me? She said, I'm not coming to your training. I said, here's the deal. You come to my training, and at the end of the first day, if you don't love everything I shared with you, if you don't learn anything, if it's a complete waste of your time, I will give you all your money back, and you can keep all the software and all the material. Is that fair?